So the relationship between NASCAR and Supercars has gotten quite close in the last 3 years, but forever it's been Supercars drivers going to NASCAR. But this round at Adelaide, next weekend, it'll be the other way. A NASCAR driver will be competing at Supercars, mainly because Adelaide is the only time that they are able to do this. There have been many rumours of drivers competing in this event. You've had Kyle Larson the last 2 years. Connor Cindric, the young hotshot sensation, was rumoured to be competing, but we finally got a confirmation for an Adelaide Grand Finale competitor, and that is Austin Cindric. So for this video, I'm going to be going over Austin Cindric, the team that he's running for, his career up to date, all the highlighted parts of it, and maybe something at the end of the video looking at long term. So what do we know about this deal? Well, Austin Cindric is coming over, he's already over here actually. He was here at Sandown, he got a ride along with Cameron Waters, and then when his car got wrapped, he went out for ride days. And that happened on the Monday after the event. So what is it with this car? Well, it's the number 5 Tickford racing car. Now for those NASCAR fans that aren't really Supercars fans, Tickford are a pretty good team, and this wildcard car has run this year. The number 5 wildcard car has run at Darwin, Perth, and at the 2 Enduros. At Perth it had Lockie Dalton in the car, at Darwin it had Ryland Gray in the car, and then they combined those 2 drivers for the Enduros, and I gotta say they didn't do too badly. I mean, they didn't light the world up on fire, but they did consistently well. And this car will bring back an old favourite. They're going to be using the Ford Performance branding to brand this car Ford Performance Racing. No, they're not bringing back the Falcon, although it is very reminiscent of the old FPR days with an animal logo on the back of it. It's just this time it's a horse. Like and subscribe, and my cat will be a wildcard driver for Tickford Racing next year. And he'll be competing at the Adelaide Grand Finale. Now this is a hell of a lot of driving around a tight street circuit. You've got a 100k race on Friday, and then a pair of 250k races on Saturday and Sunday, with qualifying for each of those events. And if you haven't seen the Adelaide street circuit, it is one hell of a ride. You've got the first Center S chicane, and then you go into turn 4 that leads onto the staircase section because it goes left, right, left, right, left. And then you head to the back straight down Bartels Road, and you head to one of the most dangerous corners in Australian motorsport. It's just called Turn 8. And you probably have seen a lot of crashes at this specific corner, which then leads to a hairpin down at turn 9, then a double left section at turn 10 and 11, which goes back to the Parklands area to turn 12, turn 13, and you've ended the lap. Now do that about 77 more times on Saturday and Sunday in the blistering heat. So this isn't going to be easy for Austin, but for those Supercars fans that don't know too much about Austin Cindric, what are some of the highlight events that have happened in his career? Well, for starters, he's actually raced in Australia. He was the youngest person at the time. I don't know if he is anymore. Brock Feeney, when he competed in the Bathurst 12-hour, may have beat this event. Austin Cindric competed in the event in 2015 and 2016. And both of those events he competed for Erebus in their Mercedes. And I think the first year he got 7th in class, and the second year they had a late race DNF. But that second year, his car was full of a stacked lineup. I mean, you had an 18-year-old Austin Cindric with factory Mercedes driver Mauro Engel, and probably the all-time great Mercedes driver Bernd Schneider. But most of you probably know him from his NASCAR endeavours. He is the 2020 NASCAR Xfinity Series champion. Next year it will be named the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series, but in 2020 it was named the Xfinity Series. Same with 2021, where he got second in the championship. There was a ding-dong battle between him and Daniel Hemrick. And in total in that series, he has 13 wins, 89 top 10s, and 8 pole positions. Not bad effort for a junior series that he hasn't competed in, I think, since 2021, 2022. And in that 22 season, he moved up to the Cup Series where he won the Daytona 500 straight up. It wasn't his rookie Daytona 500, he did the previous year, and he did a few more part-time starts in that year. But he did manage to win the Great American Race, which actually got him the lead of the points. First rookie to lead the points since Jimmy Johnson in 2002. And he was also the Rookie of the Year that year, and he also has 2 more Cup Series wins during his time. One in 2024 at Gateway, and the first race at Talladega for this year. And he has driven a supercar before. He drove the Fabian Coulthard DJR Team Penske car in, I think, 2016. I don't know if it was going to lead into anything, but he has driven one of these cars before. Granted, it was 9 years ago, but still. So this is an exciting opportunity for Austin Cindric, but I had a thought in the back of my head. What if he does well? Because everyone's expecting him to come out and piss around at the back of the grid and finish 21st in all 3 races, but what if he comes out here, finishes top 10 in a race and top half in all 3 of them, and sees that he does well in not the worst equipment, but not the best either, especially that 5 car. Could that incentivize a few more drivers? Get your Kyle Larsons, your Connor Ziliches looking at see what Austin Cindric did. Admittedly a fairly mediocre NASCAR Cup Series driver compared to what his teammates are. They look at him doing that and they think, well, if he can do this, I can do even better in a factory Team 18 car or something like that. This could incentivize more NASCAR drivers coming over to do the main Supercars Championship Adelaide Grand finale. And like I said, because of NASCAR's busy schedule, this is the only chance that they can do it. I mean, they've got 2 off weeks in their whole year. They do things so differently over there, it is ridiculous. And let's not forget that Austin Cindric's not even the only NASCAR driver coming over for this weekend. You've got the 2025 NASCAR Xfinity Series champion Jesse Love doing a Super 2 race for Image Racing, and the same thing could happen there. If he does well in his runs for Image, I think it's in the X-Max Gagan car, if he does well in those races, this could incentivize a few more young blokes to, if they've got the funds or the sponsorship or whatever, and they need a bit more road course experience, come out to Adelaide. I mean, that track will mature you real quick, that's for sure. So that's a quick deep dive into a bit of Austin Cindric's career, the car and team that he's driving for, and like I said, if he does well, this could incentivize more drivers coming out and being more than just rumours or so closes like Kyle Busch was last year. And you want to see more supercars and NASCAR content, give a like and subscribe. The support is very much appreciated. It shows that the support is there and I can do more of this stuff. And check out one of these 2 videos along beside me and see you in the next video, whenever that may be.